Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now I am being joined by the mother of Zikei Brooks, Aldes Brooks. Aldes, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
Well, you know what? I have had the pleasure of sitting down with your son a couple of times, and I'm remiss to not have had you on before to talk a little bit about your son. But before we get into talking about your son, because when everybody look at him, they say, "Oh my God, this young man's got it going on." He's been on Chop Junior. He's renowned for cooking, baking, so on and so forth. We're going to get a different perspective of the young man. But before we do that, let's let you tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm Aldes Brooks, and I'm a West Point native.
Okay.
And I'm a supervisor at a call center in Columbus.
Okay.
I used to work for Intercall. I was there like 15 years, so a lot of people know me from working there. So for the past 2 years, I've been in Columbus at the call center. And I just have 3 boys, 3 handsome young men.
Okay.
Because that would kill me for saying boys.
That's right. That's what I told a young man. Right.
And so I have one college, about to go to college.
Very good.
So he's will be attending West Georgia in Carrollton in the fall. And I have a soon-to-be senior for elementary, 5th grader.
5th grade.
So everybody have grew up on me.
That's
and then
right.
I have, Zikei.
Okay.
My little chef and my minister.
All right. Let me. And Mom, you're a single parent too, correct?
Yes.
Talk about being a single parent and raising 3 boys, and at various ages.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit for us, if you don't mind.
Well, it has had its challenges, but like I tell my boys, once I just, God made me a mom, my dreams stopped and their dreams became my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So my focus have been just to raise them so that they won't be amongst the profile that they have profiled young single black males that, raised by single moms to be. So I just wanted them to always be different. And I've always encouraged them to be leaders and not followers.
Absolutely.
And my oldest say that I'm very hard on them, but I'm just trying to mold and shape them. But I am a little too protective, and I have babied them a lot just because I'm a single mom. But I've learned, and I'm learning from those mistakes. But overall, it fills my heart to be their mom.
Absolutely.
Because they make me proud a lot, and that speaks volumes to me.
Absolutely. I mean, to have 3 young men, one going off to college.
Yes.
A rising freshman in high school, and then one that's going into elementary school. That speaks volume. Absolutely, that speaks volume. And then here's the other thing: none of them been in trouble. Not in trouble.
No.
There you go. Now let me because Zikei, I left off with you talking about you going to become a rising freshman, right? Freshman at Callaway High School. My boys graduated from Callaway High School. You guys started a program called High School 101 some time ago. Talk a little bit about that.
So basically, High School 101 is a program designed to get students a head start. Basically, freshmen or students that are coming from like a new school, coming to a new school. So basically, they give you a tour of the whole school. You get to meet the counselor. We do different activities. Like tomorrow, we're gonna have like water balloon fights. We're gonna have pizza, wings. So it really has been fun, and they brought in students and talked about their past experience. They told us make sure that you stay up on your grades. It's okay to take those advanced classes. It's okay to get a bad grade, but as long as you know what you did wrong and you keep on trying and you eventually get it right, it's fine. So I encourage everybody to at least try it. Because I was like, I'm not going to do this. But I tried it the first day, and I've been going ever since.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
sir.
very good. And Mom, let me, as a rising freshman, he's transitioning.
Yes.
And you're seeing changes. What are some of the advice that you're giving him as he gets ready to transition into high school?
Just be yourself. Know who you are, and stay humble. And watch your surroundings, and just watch your friends and know who they are and who their family are and what they're about. And if they're not on the same page as you, then you flee, you run.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to be suckered into something that you can't get out of. And I always remind him, no, I'm a single mom, so you get in trouble. I might not have it to get you out of, because stuff costs money. So I'm constantly reminding them, know your choices, because you know my situation.
Okay.
Because I don't want to spend unnecessary money that can go towards other stuff that can actually benefit us as a family, but I got to waste it on getting you out of trouble. So just be mindful of that.
Okay. And Mom, we were talking before we came on. Share just a little bit, a tad bit. You know, like I say, everybody look at Zikei, they think, oh man, he's got it going on. Talk about the years that he was actually bullied when he was in school, if you don't mind.
Oh, he went through a rough time because he was different. Times when he would, they would, at school picking for kickball, basketball, he wouldn't be picked. Or they'll pick him just to throw the ball at him hard and try to get him to do things. And if he didn't do it, oh, you this or you that. And oh, he would be invited to people's houses, parties. He would get excited only to go to be humiliated. And he would call me and say, please come get me. Because he would go, like I said, it was people, or it's some mean people out there, some mean kids. And I'm talking third and fourth grade, you would never think would do the things that they did. And so basically I had to move. I moved to LaGrange, and I actually moved his school to LaGrange, and he started fresh at Callaway Elementary, and it's been an uprising.
Very good.
Yes, it's been uprising since then, but we just had to relocate and just really get him out of that environment, because it wouldn't get any better. And as I did, like I said, the school was supportive, but it's kind of hard the school, they would put that person in ISS or suspend them, but when they came back, it still was the same thing. And then even took the initiative to try to talk with the parents. It didn't work, because it was more so other things, so a lot of times sometimes it be the parents that actually talks about kids to their kids, that make them kids say the things that they say.
Absolutely.
So just switching the environment, but he still remained, and he trusted in God, and God gave him the strength. And it really, like I said, that his faith helped him get through that time. Because I know a lot of things happened that he did not tell me. But through it all, I just prayed for his strength.
Very good. And we see the product of that right here before us today. And Zikei, we were talking a moment ago, and I know that you're excited about the various things that your future holds for you. And one of those things that are coming up pretty quickly is going to be the Atlanta Ice Cream Festival. Talk a little bit about that for us, if you don't mind.
The Atlanta Ice Cream Festival will be held July 28th in Atlanta, Georgia, at Piedmont Park. So basically, me and other chefs or businesses will be in Piedmont Park, and there will be a whole bunch of vendors. We will be selling, but I have the honor to do a demonstration. For about a lot of like celebrities or well-known people. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get some T-shirts made. I'm gonna get some sponsors on the back of the T-shirts. So yeah. So
you're excited, right?
Yes, to all the people out there, I would say come out. Even if you're there for like 30 minutes, just come out. It's good. It's gonna be fun. There are gonna be some like well-known people there, like I said, and then there also are going to be a couple of TV programs that are going to be there as well.
Well, very good. And I would love to be there, but I'm going to be out of town that weekend, because I definitely want to continue to try to support you and your mom and things that we can do to help get the word out. And one of the things that I was talking with you all about before we came on the air, because you would like to get some sponsorships, and you also are available to do private parties in people's homes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that for us, both of you, if you don't mind.
So basically, God has given me the gift to speak to anybody. I can speak to people that are as young as 3-year-olds to people that are just
Older.
Older.
I was gonna say, don't find the age
yes,
under
I
it.
was
Okay.
gonna say the age, but I would love so if like say for, like you would like to do a party but you don't want anybody to know, or even if you do want to do a party, I do have a catering business called Zikei's Kitchen.
Okay.
I started that at the beginning of this year.
Okay.
Everything came to place, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me ask you, because he was bragging about the fact that he watched you and your mother in the kitchen cooking. Talk about how you think that might have influenced the young man, and do you accompany him when he goes out to do various events and stuff?
Well, it's actually
my dad's mom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Thanks for the correction. All right. Okay. So, but you
Yes.
do go out with him, right, Mom?
So June is his grandmother, and she's a great cook.
Okay. June is his grandmother.
Yes,
Okay.
and she'll cook for the whole neighborhood, And so he used to be with her a lot.
Okay.
Because she was, that was my support system when he was younger.
Okay.
Like anytime I'm working, she would get in for me, no questions asked.
Okay.
So that's like their tradition. So she started him to cooking different things because
Okay.
again, I was babying him. I did everything for him. So she kind of helped me get him independent
Okay.
of not depending so much on me.
Okay.
So it started with eggs and then pancakes, and then that's when she started telling me, pull him in there, let him do some stuff.
Okay.
Zikei, you help your mama out. You see her, she working hard. So that's kind of like what she always instilled with him. And so that's why he always has been so close to me,
Okay.
because she told him, protect your mom, help your mom. So that's how he started with the cooking.
Okay.
And told me to leave him alone because I was trying to make him play sports, put him out there, throwing him out there, and he's looking like he's not interested. So leave the boy alone,
Leave him alone.
So
That's right. Let him find his own, Mom.
yeah, so that's how his grandmother is.
Okay.
And so that's how it started, and then that's when I started pulling him in when I cooked, and then my sister would pull him in when she cooked. So
Okay.
everybody kind of just would show him different things.
Okay.
And then when he got into the cooking competition, he had his own mind and did his own thing, and that's where it all started.
Very good.
And that's when he met Chef Jeff, and then that's when he learned the gourmet side. So he learned the Southern style side first,
Okay.
and now he's a gourmet chef
Taking
now.
it to the next level.
Yes.
Let me ask you, as we close out Zikei's Kitchen, I didn't.
Yes.
I just learned that today. If somebody was interested in having you come to their location, give them your contact information,
Yes.
so that they could reach out to you. Okay, if you don't mind.
Yes, my business number is 404-852-0727, and my Gmail is Zikei Brooks. Is it ZikeiBrooks1@gmail.com?
Yes.
Yes, I was just making sure. It is Zikei, Zikei Brooks, the number 1 @gmail.com.
All right.
And if I had to say anything to like anybody out there that is, going through bullying or is trying to find themselves or trying to do their passion, first thing, be yourself. People are always going to have something to say about you, whether it's good or bad. No matter what, the older you get, people are always going to say something about you, and you kind of have to be molded and have that mindset where like, I don't care. I know who I am. I know what God wants me to be. So I'm not, gonna care. And one of the hardest things for me was telling my mom what I was going through, because for so long I kept it in and I didn't tell anybody about it. I tried to act all strong and they're like, oh, it's no problem. But the more it happened, the harder it became. And I remember one day, like, she could just tell, like, something was wrong.
Something's wrong.
And I just started crying. I just told her everything. And, and I guess, the people that mistreated me thought I was still going to hold a grudge once I became well known, but the past is the past.
Absolutely.
And I had to forgive myself, and I had to forgive them as well, because who am I to hate somebody for the rest of my life? Life is too short for that,
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's consuming.
Yeah.
Energy
Yes.
consuming.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I want to thank both of you all for coming. And you know, with you even going there with the bullying piece, I want to have you come back to talk about that too, because we don't ever realize who may be going through something and who may be able to benefit from what you just said. And I don't want to cheat it either by our time being gone.
Yes,
I definitely want to have you come back on, Zikei, if you don't mind, and Mom, if you don't mind him coming on and doing that to reach out and talk to our young people.
Right.
So I want to thank both of you all for being on the show today so very much, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more City Week in just a moment.